Hello everyone, my name is Pradeep and today I'm going to talk about invoice processing using document understanding. So let's go. So what I'm going to do is I'm creating a new template. Okay, so I have a sample PDF. Okay, so let me show you that. So you can get this from online anyway. So I'm going to extract few details from here, such as invoice number, order number, due date, and total due, and the address too. Using this, I'm going to extract. So what we have to do, the first thing is we need to install the intelligent OCR package, which I already did. As you can see, it's installed. The first thing we have to do is we need to create taxonomy. So taxonomy is nothing but defining what we are extracting, like from the invoice PDF. For example, we are extracting address, dates, names, like that. For example, in here, once you open the wizard, it's going to save in your own file. For example, we are going to create a group here. For example, I'm going to create as accounting, and this one as welding. Once everything is created, we need to add a document type. In taxonomy, we can also characterize a different type of documents. Like for as of now, we are doing invoices. We can also do receipts, resumes, other documents. I'm going to name it as invoices. We choose grouping and billing accordingly. So what we are extracting, we need to define here. So for example, I'm extracting date as text. So date is date. Is it optional? And invoice number. Text and address. Address is address, and another one is total text. Right. So once we turn a save button, it's going to create the billing here. You can edit, also delete the existing types. All you can do is close this. The first part is you need to load the taxonomy. Before that, I'm going to check this, take this input, compass path. Here, I'm going to assign it. Control, okay, path. I'm just going to create, so it will automatically detect the taxonomy here, and we are going to just create taxonomy output variable. Control key, taxonomy. All right, cool. The second part is digitizing the document. So digitize the document. So this part here we usually digitize the scanned and native PDFs or documents. So we need to pass the path and the document text. The document text is usually contains all the text from document in string variable. Let me give that variable. Control K doc text. Okay. So document model is nothing but it always contains like name, length of the string or information about different pages. Now I'm going to use an OCR. I'm going to use Microsoft OCR. It always suits for me. So you can use anything. This is so this part is digitizing document. The next part is classification of the document. I'm going to use this. So let me explain what is the classification. Classification is nothing but, so if we are using different type of documents, for example, in this sample, I'm using but only invoices, right? So I'm using taxonomy. In taxonomy, you can define different type of documents. For to classify different type of documents, you can use the classified document scope. Here, what happens is you can use a keyboard classifiers to classify. I'm just going to show you how it does. I'm just going to pass a path, document text, which we got it from this digitizing document model, and the taxonomy. Here I'm going to create class result. Okay. Now I'm going to use a keyboard classifier. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to path the. Oh, okay. So for classifier, we need to create another JSON file. So what I'm going to do is notepad, open the notepad, control save as. I'm just going to draw documents UI path. Yeah, I'm going to save it as classifier dot JSON. As you can see, it's already created JSON file. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pass it here, pass the path here. So once we're done, the classifier usually classifies document types, as I said. For that, I'm using invoices as a type, as a keyword. What it does is it will search the entire document. If it finds anything called invoices, it will classify as the invoice. And you can use different resumes. For resumes, you can define as a resume here. I'm just going to create a few keywords. Noises, INV. This is fine. So if you are classifying any other documents like resumes, you will get another taxonomy part here. So you can use resumes or something like that. I'm just going to save. Now I need to configure the classifiers. So what I'm doing is here, if we have another resume, it will show up here, but I'm using only invoices. So I'm going to use keyboard classifier to classify the invoice type. As you can see, this is a minimum confidence. I'm not going to choose anything here. This usually, if you can use when you are using another classifiers. If you define 80% or 90%, if it is lesser than that, it will choose here, or if it's greater than 50% or less than that, it will go to the other classifier and so choose from there. I'm just going to use the only classifier, keyboard classifier, which that's it. The next part is, so what we're going to do is data extraction. Once we load the taxonomy and digitize the documents and the classification of the documents done, so we need to extract the details. So what we're going to do is data extraction scope. So document path, document text, document module, and the taxonomy. So classification result is nothing but class array of classification because we get a different type of classifications, right? For invoices, resumes, and so here as if I'm using only one, so I'm going to give it as classification of 0. That's you don't need it's not required. So I'm just creating extraction result. You can use different type of what do you call different types of extractors. As I'm the easy part is the form extractor. For extractors, this one. I'll show you the other one also. I'm using actually the enterprises version, so I'm getting this. So it will endpoint automatically detect and populate here. So no need to worry. I'm just going to use API key from one of my this one. You can get it this from platform.uipa.com from licenses there. Now, once we need to create a template, usually like OCRs. Let me show you. Create a template. I'm going to create a template for invoices. Template name, I'll give it as invoices. Then whatever you are extracting, you need to pass the file here. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to pass the file. You can use Microsoft OCR other one. So as if I'm using the classification, so the digitization, I'm using the same OCR here. You can use a different one. Once we hit on the configuration button, you're going to open. It will going to open another wizard. Let me show you. Yeah, this is it. What happens is you need to choose any five important or stable strings from one page to another page. It should not vary actually. So let me choose that from invoice to hours quantity, adjust total, and date. So once it is at least a 5, you can add it here. As you can see, once you add it, everything matching information, it will highlight. The next part is you need to extract the values. You need to highlight the values which you are trying to extract. As you can see in the left part, we are trying to extract date, invoice number, address, and total, right? So it's easy to identify. For example, all you just need to do is for the dates is nothing but I'm going to extract invoice date. I'm just clicking on the left button and dragging it. So once you get it, you need to customize the area. So this is invoice, right? Invoice date. So I'm going to add it as invoice dates. Custom collection is 100%. Also, you can see the invoices, it extracted correctly, confidence level 100%, it's identified correctly. So the next one is invoice number. So invoice number is this one. I'm just going to go over the custom area. This one. Same as the address. So address is nothing but this one. Custom area, address. And the total is this one. Same. Select the total, custom area. Once you select all it will highlight whatever you select. If you want to change, you can change it here. Just save. That's it. You can close this. Then now you can use different another. I'll just show you the other one, reject space trace extractor. I'll show you how it works. So I need a sample PDF. So we need to configure. Okay. So first off, so as you can see here, you can drop down and check. I'm extracting invoice number here. So I'm just going to edit invoice number. test text advanced. As you can see, it extracted as required. So I'm just going to save it. Let me save that. So as you can see, I'm using two tape types of extractor here. I'm just going to configure. I'll let you explain. So here I'm trying to extract using form extractor and regex-based extractor, right? You can choose different fields here. For example, I need dates from form extractor. I'm using invoices, so I'm using checking for regex, address from form, and total. You can use that both also invoice number, and you can define it as 80%. If if it is more than 80%, it will extract this one, or it is less than it will go into regex based and extract it from regex based. We don't want this, so what I'm going to do is let's keep it no issues. Once this is done, we're going to add extract and show. This is nothing but exporting the extracted details, extraction results, control key out data. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it in this actually extraction scope result extracts in data table set. As you can see here, what I'm going to do is I'm populating all the values in Excel. Let me, I'm searching for each row. So for each loop, I'm just going to on data with data type set. So tables, wide range. So you can just type something extraction Excel 6. Make sure you change the data set to data table. So let's run it quickly. So I'll close this. It may take a little while, like a minute, like 30 seconds. Yeah, it's done. Let's check. So the address will come as key and dictionary values. Like that should be why. As you can see, address line 1. You can change it, or you can always change it here for text format also. It will identify city, country, and states always. Zip code, postal code. You can change it from text also. So the date. Let's cross verify this. So the date we are extracted here is on January 25th. Perfect. Invoice number and the address, and the total should be here. Yeah, $93.50. It's the same. That's it. Thank you guys. If you need any doubts here, please let us know. If you want this code, I'll share with you. Thank you so much.